Beautiful Pisces, this is Tammy with Spot On Psychic Readings, and I'm here to look into your weekly reading for you guys. I hope you are doing great. So I just wanted to thank you all so much for all of your support of my channel, because you all are amazing, just for starters. And also, I have a lot of Pisces subscribers on this channel, and I just wanted to really thank you for helping me cross over 40,000 subscribers over the last week, which totally blows my mind. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. It's really just beyond my wildest dreams, and honestly, I may have even shed a happy tear or two over it. It was so crazy. You know, I started the channel a year ago in February, not quite a year next month. And I had no idea it would grow at all, much less to this extent. So thank you all so much. So let's see what's coming, Pisces. I'm sorry I couldn't get back in last week. You know, the energy was super rough last week with Pluto going into Aquarius, and then the full moon, and then a major solar flash. And being an empath like I am, and I know a lot of you all are empaths as well, it just really threw me off. And you know, if I'm going to come in and do a reading for you all, I'm going to give you 100%. I'm not going to give you a distracted, low energy version, which I was last week. You know, when being a weather empath, also we've had a lot of rain and ice and all kinds of stuff like that, and it's all just been it's been a really hard month. So thank you for your patience, and I'm 100% here for you today. Okay, so let's see what's coming, Pisces. Okay, here we go. It literally did not stop raining one single time last week for like 6 days. It was like, yeah, it was really rough, especially with the dogs, as you can imagine. Okay, I wonder what it's doing in your world. It is January, at least here in the United States. I know some of you are watching from Australia and the UK, and where else have I had people come in from? I don't know, lots of places. It's escaping me right now, but it's always fun to read where you all are watching from. So I hope you're not having constant rain like I am. Okay, let's see. Pisces, let's see what's coming. The cards are being very clear. I almost feel like the cards are being like very methodical. Let's make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, I like to pull them this way because I can. Yeah, ooh, that one's really strong. Look at this, Queen of Pentacles. Now, she did come up reversed, but it won't be that for everybody, okay? So, let's see. See what we've got here, Pisces. And what you don't see coming is this Four of Cups. So, I feel like you're trying to decide what you want to fill your fourth cup with. I feel like you're like, okay, I'm really happy with all of these three. Now, what do I do with this one? Like, what do you want to do to fill your fourth cup here, Pisces? You might be feeling a little bit daydreamy. You know, you might just be like, oh, I don't know, maybe I just want to float off into space, you know, something like that. And this is kind of what you don't see coming. So I'm feeling like this is maybe going to sneak up on you this week or going into the 1st of February. We'll look more into it. I'm going to get some additional details, okay? So when we first go over here, I feel like for some of you, there's been a celebration with this Three of Cups energy, but maybe your celebration is over with. Maybe you've gone through, you know, a wedding, or maybe a birthday party is coming up and you're already feeling like, oh, it's too soon. Something about the celebration being over, you know, already. So, and I know you're just now coming up into your Pisces season, well, soon, not totally soon, but for some reason the celebration's over, and it does remind me of birthdays for some of you, okay? And I'm feeling like for some of you, maybe you fell in love and It's like now it's like it's not as exciting as it was, or maybe you just started a new job and now the excitement of that's kind of something's worn off. Something's worn off with this card, and I feel like it's kind of significant right now for you. Now, when we go over here to what's creating a conflict for you all Pisces, I am seeing the Ten of Swords, and Ten of Swords can be a bad ending of some sort. So I feel like for some of you, what's causing a conflict is something ended. I feel like maybe some of you ended a job, or some of you have gone through a divorce, or some of you have ended some kind of situation that you maybe felt like the rug was pulled out from under you, or you were kind of sad to leave it. You're kind of hanging on to it a little bit, okay? And I feel like this is getting ready to release a little bit, but it is showing up in the conflict position. So what's in your aura is interesting. I feel like a lot of you are thinking about a gift of money. I feel like some of you have had a gift of money, or you're thinking you're going to get that soon. And a gift of money can go to anything like a job promotion, or some sort of inheritance or gift from family, or those sorts of things, or just a gift, any sort of a gift coming up. Some of you are it did come up reversed, and there's something here about maybe some of you are feeling indebted to something, or you're thinking about paying back some sort of a loan and that sort of thing. But when we look deeper down, the foundation here, Pisces, this is really important for you to know and remember this week. Especially if you're feeling stressed about money and you've got this Ten of Swords and the party's over kind of feeling, remember, your foundation is the Chariot. Okay? The Chariot is a success card, and this is you keeping things together, keeping these horses on track. Okay? Very much in control and rushing towards your success. Okay? So this is very much a success card, and this is your foundation of what's going on. So keep that in mind no matter what else. No matter what else, okay? If some of you were dealing with this moon, and this can be deception sometimes. This can be the moon shining a light on things in the dark, things that were kept back from you. And this can also be a water energy, usually representing Pisces. There's a little crab down here in the water. This could be a Cancer in your life or something. I feel like this is already happening right now. There's a lot of water energy, moon energy. The moon this week may have affected a lot of you the way it did me. That full moon was kind of intense. And I'm just getting like, this is moving into your past. So whatever this sort of, intense emotional energy and that sort of thing with this card, it's happened, been there, done that, sort of moving into the past now, okay? This can also be psychic intuition. This card can have to do with your intuitive ideas, visions, that sort of thing. I feel like you've already had this, and you should be probably paying attention to that. You could have had dreams, visions, messages, signs from the universe, lots of signs from the universe, that sort of thing with that moon card, okay? So, and for some of you, there could be some deception, but mostly I feel like this is going to signs from the universe, and like the universe shining a light on anything that was in the dark that you needed to know about, things like that, okay? Revealing ideas to you, and any sort of secrets that needed to come up, shown with this crab down here in the water. There's a lot with this moon card that I feel like went on with you all last week, which would make a lot of sense based on how last week was. Okay. All right. So some of you may have had dreams about this Knight of Cups energy, or Knight of Chalices in this deck. And this is very much a love card, and also a new offers card. So some of you are, and this is in your immediate future, this is having to do with you getting some sort of a new offer, either a love offer or an offer you will love, okay? And I feel like this is coming up like this week, Pisces, so look for this offer. I feel like you've gotten some signs already. You're on this road to success. Whatever this stuff is has already ended. And now there's like this new opportunity And for some of you, new love. For some of you, this is your soulmate coming in. This can be definitely a new love card. Now, when we go over here a little bit further out, we've got the Six of Swords energy. And Six of Swords is saying you're moving away from anything that's not peaceful, any kind of turbulence you've been through. You're moving away from that. And some of you may be actually relocating. You might be moving near water, like is shown in this card. But whatever was going on, I feel like it was creating a lack of peace in your life. And probably, for some of you, it was this. I think for a lot of you, you've moved away from this Ten of Swords energy that was, of course, very unpleasant. And this is your more extended future, so this is going up into February, okay? Somebody was really mean to some of you, Pisces. We'll look into this more, but I just feel this so much, like somebody was really trying to steal your joy. And you're like, okay, fine, bye. You're moving away from it, Now, a lot of people are seeing you working really hard, Pisces. This is the views of others and what's kind of in your aura, what you're exuding. And this is the Eight of Pentacles, you working for yourself, working very hard. You may be working in your own space, or you may be owning your own business. And I feel like a lot of you are doing your craft. In this particular card, he's like burning the midnight oil, working around the clock because he's really driven with what he's doing. And you can see all of his tools. He's using, this is you using all of your tools in your toolbox, whether they're actual physical tools or, emotional tools, verbal skills, there's all sorts of things, all sorts of tools that you're using to work your craft, okay? And other people are really respecting you for this. They see how hard you're working. You're sort of the go-to person a lot, Pisces. People know you'll get the job done. They know you'll hang in there. And there you are. Some of you might be starting a business as well. Okay. So here we go over, there's a couple of cards here. Yeah, they gave me some extra cards. This was what you don't see coming, this Four of Cups. And there's your final outcome. And this is your hopes and fears card that gave us two. So we've got the Hierophant and the Eight of Swords. Both did come up reversed, okay? This is about unconventional beliefs, okay? Or it can be something really extreme with this Hierophant reversed. It can be a marriage that's gone upside down. Sometimes it represents marriages. Sometimes it's old belief systems that aren't working for you anymore. Maybe you found out that you were acting on a belief that just no longer served you. And I'm not necessarily talking about religious beliefs. I mean, this can be family beliefs, or this can be beliefs about relationship, the way it should or shouldn't go, and things like that. You were being released from that with this Eight of Swords right next to that. So whatever this was that may have been holding you back or making things feel extreme regarding, beliefs, regarding relationships and commitments and things like that, I feel like you're being released from that. You may have been hanging in there longer than you should have. There may have been something you needed to walk away from. I don't know, there's something here, like I said, somebody did not treat you well, and you're moving away from turbulence. And you're like re-examining what you really believe about a situation, or a person, or a job, or any sort of relationship, or it can be your religious beliefs as well. So take it as it resonates. Your final outcome is, I feel like you all are really wanting to make more money. With this Queen of Pentacles reversed, you want your finances to be better. And, the Queen is showing up. I mean, here she is. But when the Queen is reversed, it's like, I want more money. And it's a little bit of a warning to watch out for greed or greedy people, or you may be dealing with this Queen of Pentacles reversed. But I feel like this is more of you wanting to work on something. If some of you are worried about debt and success and things like that, jobs, I feel like this is having to do with that as your final outcome for this week, okay? So let's go over here and let's clarify, why is the party over? Let's clarify that first. Why is the party over, Pisces? Why is the party over? There's the moon again. Ah, look at that. So I'm asking about this Three of Cups reversed. The moon again. So there's something there having to do with secrets, things hidden. There's the crab again. Yeah. Justice reversed because things were out of balance. Okay, let me see what else. What else, Pisces? Why the moon and why? Yeah, there's some kind of a separation. There's been some sort of a separation, either from a job or relationship, a marriage. And the Five of Pentacles. Could have been from a job because this is a money card, but I feel like, you know, with it coming up flipped like this, it is having to do with money is going to increase, but you may have felt some sort of loss of money, something wasn't fair, things were out of balance and extreme. So I feel like you had to cut ties with something, but why the moon? Let's do it like this. Why the moon? Why the moon come up twice? This one, felt this one. Six of Pentacles, something to do with a gift. A gift. Somebody, remember that came up here too. The Six of Pentacles in your aura flipped. Why the Six of Pentacles with the moon? Oh wow, here's this Three of Cups again. So Pisces, for some of you, this moon, especially coming up twice like that, it's having to do with some deception, maybe having to do with a third-party situation for some of you. Now, third-party situations can go to relationships, you know, the obvious, but it can also go to work relationships. You know, if someone's trying to cut in on your job, maybe somebody's trying to cut in on your relationship or your money in a family situation, things like that. But Three of Cups has now come up twice. They're reiterating these cards. There's an unhappiness because of secrets. Yeah. And either somebody owes you, or you're worried about debt, or there's been some sort of a gift coming to you. Yeah, look, there's been some kind of oppressive situation there, Pisces, that you wanted to get out of. Eight of Swords, it's like, yeah, you wanted out of that. And I feel like you wanted to take that blindfold off so you could see what was going on. And when you did, you walked away. When you took the blindfold off, like this moon, this double moon card coming up, you saw what was really going on. You're like, I'm out of here. Because somebody was working against you. Yeah, look at that. There's the moon card. I mean, not the moon card, but Eight of Cups, which has to do with the moon. And it's also having to do with in a month's time. And Eight of Cups is saying goodbye and moving on. Look at this. Somebody's moving and relocating here, Pisces. Let me get one more of these, and then I think this is pretty much clarifying a lot of this. You're going to be getting some sort of a message of good news, and a good news message about money, possibly about children also, but having to do with money. Let's switch over to these tea leaf cards, Pisces, and let's see if I can see what's coming a little bit more for you, because I think the rest of this, it really, all these cards repeated. All the cards I pulled in this deck came up in this deck. So yeah, I mean, it was pretty clear. I didn't need to clarify one by one. So let's see what any other messages for Pisces. What else does Pisces need to know? Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. The fox. Okay, let's see why the fox is coming up. I mean, this could be you, but let's just see what else it says. Yeah, pay attention to your work. Somebody may be being shrewd in business, so really pay attention to your work, because the fox can be a tricky person, you know. Whoops, whoa. A younger man, dealings or relationship with a younger man. And again, I'm asking about this fox card. So there could be a younger man for some of you on a job situation that's trying to be this third party cut in on your job. So watch out for that. It won't be true for everybody. It's definitely a message for somebody here that needs to know about that. Be careful about that. The wheel, indecisiveness and allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Wonder who's doing that. That doesn't feel like Pisces to me. But you also got this Chariot card, which is like a wheel as well. I would say for some of you, this is representing a new vehicle. I know I'm going off the beaten path here, but it can have to do with a new vehicle with both of these cards having come up here, or something about tires. Be careful of your tires, check them, that sort of thing. There's something more, because that wheel doesn't seem to fit you guys, Pisces. You know, you're not rambling. You're pretty decisive from what I'm seeing. I mean, not every Pisces, but mostly what I'm seeing. So I think this is having to do with cars or wheels, chariot, things like that. Hidden secrets can harm you. Look at this skull card. Yeah, that's why you got the moon that came up twice in those decks. Let me switch to this half. So yeah, be careful of secrets. Be careful of secrets, especially as it relates to someone who's a Cancer or a Libra. Let's see, is there any others? Yeah, mostly those, and maybe a Taurus. The clubs, someone will try to make you do something against your will. Wow. Pisces, this reading is not for everybody. I'm just going to tell you, there's a specific message in here for somebody who has not been treated well with this Ten of Swords. Look at this, the club coming up, the Ten of Swords, the Three of Swords, the fox. Yeah. Okay, so here's the dolphin. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. So your good karma is coming in over top of all of this, but you've got all these little side warnings going on about secrets and things like that, but also some sort of new love offer coming in. Let's see if there's anything else they want to tell you. There's happiness. Look at this. Okay, see, I just picked up this Knight of Cups. There's going to be some kind of real happiness coming in. After you've already gone through all the situation I was talking about with the Moon cards and the Ten of Swords, then you're getting this new love offer. I feel like some of you are getting an offer you will love. I feel like somebody's bringing you flowers. There's going to be a lot of happiness. This is a springtime card. So there's definitely improvements on the way, Pisces. Whoa. These little cards are hard to hold on to. Some of you may have some dissatisfaction with life at this time, but you're going to get a new home and a new attitude. And I saw that. I saw those two relocation cards earlier, remember? So there's going to be something about some of you relocating away from a really negative situation. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. And I know you won't, Pisces. I know you won't. Any final words? Yep, for Pisces, final words. The heart, look at this. So after all this, Pisces, that you've been through that looks like secrets and some deception and, you know, things like that, look at this. Love, deep affection, and caring. The heart card coming up just for you in February. I love that. What a great note to leave it on today. So, Pisces, this was a mixed bag. And like I said, this is not everybody's reading. I know this was for some really specific person or people in here. And not everything in this reading will resonate with every person every time. So take what resonates and leave the rest for whoever it does, okay? Don't try to make it fit if it's not your situation. I mean, you'll know, but this is good. This is really, really good coming in for you guys. I feel like this one does go to everybody, okay? So you all have a wonderful afternoon. It's great to connect with you, and I will see you all again soon, okay? Bye-bye.